Well, they have just thrown Domingo German out of the game. They checked his hand. All four umpires now talking with Aaron Boone. And German, who's been perfect through three, was just thrown out of the game for obviously something on his hand that they did not think was allowable.
Is this really happening again? Another player caught cheating with a foreign substance? What's going on? On the 19th of April, 2023, the Mets pitcher Max Scherzer was caught cheating with rosin, and immediately he was caught. His case was filed, and he was suspended for 10 games. Now, the issue is not about the suspension being given, but it's about if he's still gonna pitch the way he used to. Scherzer, after returning from a 10-game foreign substance ban, was not performing like he used to, and had lost his form, pitching below what the team was expecting. We believe that now he is getting back to how he used to pitch, and he'll do just fine in the future. However, Scherzer isn't the only one dealing with the effects of these new MLB rules in 2023, because a player from the Yankees was caught cheating as well on the 16th of May, 2023. We don't know if this is the norm, but we believe the MLB has very strict rules about the game, and anyone caught will be penalized. Are you ready to hear all the details on this? Then grab a seat and some popcorn, because we're going to tell you everything you need to know about the Yankees pitcher that was suspended. Before Domingo German was signed by the New York Yankees, he came in as an international free agent in 2009 to play for the Florida Marlins. After 8 years of playing for the Florida Marlins, he was traded, and he made his MLB debut in 2017 with the Yankees. Since Domingo German came to the Yankees, his career has been on a thin line. The MLB put German on administrative leave on September 19, 2019, as they looked into allegations about domestic abuse. And also, a week after, it was announced that he'll be ineligible to play baseball for the rest of the season, including the postseason. As a result of breaking the league's personal conduct rules, German was given an 81-game ban beginning on January 2, 2020, making it the toughest penalty ever given to a player who was the subject of domestic abuse claims.
Aaron, can you tell us when you first learned of the situation with German?
I learned on the drive-in today that he was going on administrative leave, so this is the Major League Baseball investigation and issue, so we're just trying to be as cooperative as we can while this goes on.
But was not legally accused. Due to the fact that the majority of his punishment was spent in the 2019 postseason, he was also qualified to return in the 2020 postseason. German finished the 2021 season with a 4-5 record and a 4.58 ERA. Now, on May 16, 2023, he was ejected for a foreign substance violation during an away game against the Toronto Blue Jays. And it was announced by the New York Yankees the next day that the pitcher Domingo German will be given a 10-game suspension by the MLB for the use of a foreign substance. German was suspected to have used an illegal substance during his 3 innings pitched in the game. And shockingly, this is the second time this is happening to him this season. The Yankees have received a bad name from Aaron Judge's incident when he was turning his head to see who was chirping in the dugout. It wasn't taken up as a case of cheating, but fans did scold him for doing that, and they've gone on social media to denounce him and make it clear that they do not want cheaters on their side. Since Domingo German was traded to the Yankees in 2014, he's played his whole MLB career there. He has performed well this season so far, but that's now been overshadowed by the latest cheating scandal that's surrounding him. What makes this story more interesting is that Domingo was first caught with a foreign substance in his hand last month in a game against the Atlanta Braves by the very same umpiring crew. He was pardoned and allowed to wash his hands and continue to play. However, when he was caught using the same substance for a second time, This time, in a game against the Blue Jays, he was ejected from the game, along with a 10-game suspension by the MLB. It's been reported that he's also been fined by the MLB, but the amount of said fine remains undisclosed. Yankees fans have been embarrassed by the whole situation and have condemned their pitcher's actions. Is the MLB being too harsh with Domingo German and the Yankees? Many in the baseball community believe that the MLB was being fair with the New York Yankees and Domingo German, and his recent 10-game suspension has calmed most people. The Yankees have a history of cheating scandals, so it seems that the fans are always eager to let such players be punished harshly. However, in German's case, a 10-game suspension is what's automatically imposed for the usage of any chemical, and the Yankees haven't shown any other proof they have that he was cheating. While investigations are an essential part of the MLB's culture, it's also critical to put an end to the charges as soon as the truth is revealed and justice has been served. And also, all MLB players are advised to obey all the rules of the game, one of which is that the only substance pitchers are allowed to apply to their hands to help with grip is rosin in a powdered form, sealed within a bag. Pitchers can use the bag to create a better grip on the ball by rubbing it on their hands, wrists, and forearms. German persisted in maintaining that he was only using the rosin bag that he was allowed to use on the mound.
It was intense, you know. There was a moment there where maybe I felt that things were gonna get out of hand, but I was able to explain and tell them, you know, like I have a rosin bag that's in the area of the dugout, you know, where I sit all the time, and you know, he was able to talk that over, understand, and reason, and he was able to listen to what I was saying. You know, he discussed that with the rest of the umpires, and they said okay.
But regardless of whatever he really did, he's now been suspended. This will be something of a blow to the Yankees pitching staff, and it'll be interesting to see whether German modifies his rosin usage as a result of receiving the ban. Hopefully, on the 26th of May 2023, he'd be back on the mound to pitch. But we hope his return isn't as bad as Max Scherzer's was, because it's actually not healthy for a starter like him to not be on the mound for 10 straight games. Even so, I'm sure his fans would be happy to see him pitching again, and might be praying that he doesn't cheat anymore. One might ask, how bold of a cheater do you need to be not only be cheating hours after your team's been accused of cheating, but after you've already been caught for the very same thing by the very same umpires? Well, we're not sure, but maybe you could ask the Yankees. It seems to be their area of expertise. Let us know in the comment section your opinions about the suspension of Domingo German. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.